Laycee was a student of the class of 2022. In memory of Laycee, students, with the help of a special teacher, started a movement called Laycee Strong.
The White County Middle School cheerleaders, when I was coaching, the cheerleaders made up a cheer for Laycee. And they did that cheer at our conference basketball tournament. It just showed how much that they were thinking about Laycee. We were at a basketball game, but Laycee was still on everybody's minds and hearts.
Laycee was born with spina bifida. This did not stop Laycee from making friends and impacting those around her with her positive attitude.
Laycee was a girl that we grew up with in elementary and middle school, and she impacted everybody that she met. She was always a light through the hallways in every classroom. Regardless if she had a bad day or not, she was always smiling. She was cutting up with everybody, and she really pushed for us to get through every day with a smile, regardless of what was going on in her life. Some memories I have with Laycee, they were really in 4th and 5th grade. The nurse was really strict on what she was allowed to do and what she wasn't allowed to do at recess. So it was usually McKenna and I, we would sit with Laycee on a couple benches every day and talk about her day, talk about things going on in our lives. But she was always so positive about everything she had going on.
Laycee Bryant, she always made me giggle. She had this sneaky little grin, but she wouldn't talk. And my goal was to make her talk by the end of the semester. It didn't really happen. It's like Laycee was shy, yet she could giggle like nobody's business. She could giggle. And I always loved to hear her giggle.
Because of her condition, Laycee used a wheelchair to move around the school.
The other students would fuss and fight to push Laycee in her wheelchair to my room. I felt like I was a referee part of the time on who was going to push her to the next class. The thing about Laycee is she didn't need to be pushed in that wheelchair. She could go herself. She could roll and go fast. But we always let somebody push her to her next class.
Laycee never really experienced any issues until her 7th grade year, where she complained of a headache that just wouldn't go away. During this time, her family and friends learned of the Chiari malformation that would ultimately claim her life. During Laycee's time at Vanderbilt, students back home at WCMS created a movement for her called Laycee Strong.
So Laycee Strong was started by Catherine Adcock a couple months before Laycee passed. So about September, October, Catherine was really pushing it through the school systems with shirts and bracelets to sell for Laycee. And she kept it going even after Laycee passed, but it was really close around Thanksgiving and Christmas. She was getting other teachers involved and letting us go visit Laycee at Vanderbilt to take things to her.
When Laycee first got sick, which was in her 7th grade year, I had so many students who were concerned and obviously, loved Laycee. And they wanted to do things for Laycee to let her know how much they loved her. So we started making cards in class. We started making videos. And I don't know, it just turned into our entire school being a part of Laycee Strong. We kept up with, through her parents, and prayed and prayed for Laycee because we wanted Laycee to be back at school with us.
Hey Laycee, it's Abby Grissom. I just wanted to say I'm praying for you. Stay strong.
I think that it is the coolest thing that Laycee's classmates still remember her and honor her, and that means so much. As a mama myself, it means so much, and I know Joey and Cindy love the fact that these kids still include Laycee Bryant